world, and I know it's unique, not every one of your listeners or customers is going to feel this, but our vendors are such a critical part of our company. But who is running their companies has changed drastically, because it used to be that the pump company in Iowa was a family-owned company, and it went from a family-owned company to maybe a ESOP or something else. Well, now it's been bought up by a conglomerate. It's a stock company, and they now have 16 pump companies that they own, and it's being run by CPAs and accountants, not engineers. Before, they cared so much about, yeah, I know Sherman down in Arkansas is doing a great job pushing my product. It's kind of a good old boy network, and they felt like they knew Sherman on a first name basis, and Sherman would drive to Iowa and they would have a great conversation and everything was fine. Well, then as that company gets sold a few times, it's now a CPA in Portland that's never met Sherman, that knows nothing about Jack Tyler Engineering, that only sees us as a digit on the spreadsheet of, okay, if I had one of the vendors come into my office and say, what are you going to do to increase, this pump sales in this county by 2% today? And that was literally what he said to me. So the way that they're managing their data is so hyper analytical that if we're not managing our data the same way and can respond back with a clear answer, then we become irrelevant and insignificant and almost like, well, why do I need you? But to be able to answer back, okay, I'll see your data and I'll raise you this with this data. It's almost like, well, great. Well, then it's the street credibility is almost just as important as the actual results that you get when you send that email to an end user, because you've got to have the line to sell the product, and you can't measure that. When you say, hey, how is your ROI? What ROI are you getting on your email campaign? Well, you can't measure the goodwill and the faith that a vendor has in you because you have the system set up to begin with.
Wow.
That's significant. And you and I know that that's important because we've talked, but it's, that's a huge component of it.